Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I'm glad you've joined us today because we're out here fishing the salt waters of Narragansett Bay out here in Rhode Island, and we're looking for bottom fish, hopefully some fluke, but you never know, we might get into some sea bass or scups, but we're targeting fluke today. Antonio's already got his line wet. Oh, Antonio's already got his line wet and looks like he's into a fish already. Let's see what we got here, Antonio. Feel good?
Feels alright. I got a reel problem, so literally.
Problems with the reel already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
See what it is.
What are you using for bait? What do you got on there?
I've got
oh, there you go.
Flexi-Jig with a little bit of a tube.
A Flexi-Jig and a tube.
And Mr. Scup.
Right up through the snout. Okay, well what I'm going to be doing, folks, I'm going to be running the T-turn 3-way swivel, and I'm going down to a cattail sinker, as you can see here, that's designed to walk over top of rocks and structure, and there's a lot of rocks out here, so this sinker is ideal. And then off of that I've got the new SS Viper spoon right here, and what I'm going to rig that with, I've got this bait I'm using, I know we got some squid with us today, you guys might be running squid. Well, I'm going to run artificials, okay? And this is just a new bait. It's not a new bait, it's a new bait for me. It's called the Slimers, and they've got different cut baits, and this is a nice fluorescent green strip, and I'm just going to poke it through the top hook there, and then poke it through the bottom hook here, and there we go. We've got ourselves a nice bait. That's looked very realistic in the water. I'm anxious to use it. I've heard a lot of good things about these Slimer baits, and the beauty is, with the Viper spoon, you don't need to use regular live bait. You can use cut bait, live bait, or artificial bait. And today I'm going to try the artificial bait, and we'll see what happens. You're running artificial right now on the flexi-jig, yep. And Phil, you're going to rig up with...
I'm going to put some squid on.
Squid?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to have a little mixed bag out there today, folks, and we'll see what we can get into. Well, Antonio's already started the day off just nicely there. So hopefully the action will continue, so stay tuned, folks. We're looking to have a great time. That was a good hit, Phil.
Yeah, what do you got, E?
I don't know. Did you see that, Antonio?
Looks good.
Oh boy, he's got some weight to him. I don't know. We just come up in the 25 feet. That was a quick drift. Oh, it's a little fluke. Okay, just a small fluke there. He's not going to measure, but they gave me a nice little hit. Oh, get that out. Okay. Small fluke. Back in he goes. And it looks like my Slimer's bait is no works for wear. I'm just going to rehook that up and get that back down there again. There we go. Now, people ask me all the time, the T-turn. The T-turn I'm using right now today is a medium size, or sorry, the large size T-turn. You could use medium or you could use large in salt water. I like both sizes. But today I've opted for the large size T-turn, and the sinker I'm using, it's a 6-ounce cattail sinker. And again, the reason for the cattail, it's walking over top of the rocks. You don't have to use that style sinker. You could use a regular style sinker. You could even substitute with a jig or even a bucktail if you want, as long as you're down there. And the cattail I'm using today is 6 ounces. And usually 3 ounces is good enough, but we've got a pretty good wind coming here today, and the tide is coming in as well, so we're drifting fairly quickly. So I've got 6 ounces down there, and the reason for that is you always want to make sure that your sinker, whatever the conditions are, just make sure your sinker is heavy enough to touch bottom. As long as that sinker is touching bottom and your Viper spoon is running up above it, oh, I might have had a hit there, and your Viper spoon is flashing and fluttering above it, that's the key. If your sinker's too light, you're going to be fishing a little more suspended, which is fine if you're going for bluefish or anything of that nature. But if you're going for bottom fish, the whole key is your sinker has to be heavy enough to touch the bottom. And 6 ounces is doing it today. Hey, folks, we got a double header going here. Just getting started and bang, right away. You still on, Antonio?
Yeah.
I have no idea what we got here, but he hit pretty good. Whoa, we got a little bit of wind happening too. Okay, let's see what took that Slimer. Oh, we got a fluke, folks, right there. We got a little fluke. Okay, that's what we're after. But we want him a little bit bigger. Oh. This one is not going to measure.
What'd you get?
I got a little fluke. What'd you get?
I gotta come around this way.
Oh, there he goes.
You got the net.
I got the net.
Oh, I got some.
You got a shark. You got a shark on. There you go.
Flexi shark.
Oh, you put a flexi-jig on, did you?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. If we can get that out of the net.
That's the real reason why I came, so you could do that.
There you go, Antonio.
That's okay, you got it.
They got no teeth. Look at that. It's a good. He bit too. So you put a piece of squid on that flexi-jig, did you?
Perfect.
Just squid. Okay.
They're strong, eh?
They are strong. These shark are like, they're just like, it's like having one big muscle. Cool. You can release my fluke, will you?
You measure him?
I don't think he'll measure.
Okay.
But let's get this shark. He wants to bite me. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, see how dark he is? He's dark, eh? They're coming out from under those rocks. A lot of rocks down there. Okay.
Double header?
Yeah, I gotta put another one of those green Slimers on.
Is that what you got it on?
Hell yeah.
No, not really big, but...
What do you got? Mr. Fluke. Nice. You got that white flexi-jig, the glow white?
It's working good.
And you got squid though, using squid, right?
This time I put cut bait on it.
Cut bait, okay.
But it works good on the flexi.
Nice.
This won't measure, but...
No, he won't.
Come on, Eagle.
Your turn, eh, Phil?
Yeah.
Everybody's catching fish today. Good hit?
It was very good hit.
Okay, now I forgot, what are you using?
I got a whole squid on, the SS20 Viper Spoon.
Oh, you put a whole squid on. Oh, it's a little fluke, just a small one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is there.
We're going to have to work our way through these small fish to get a keeper, folks.
Looks like a good one.
Antonio, you're jigging up a storm back there.
Yep. Hopefully this one's a keeper.
Yeah, good hook set?
Very good hook set.
Nice.
It's got some shoulders.
He's got some weight, yeah. Well, so far all we've been getting are shorts, so hopefully you got one that measures.
Land him, Antonio?
I got it.
Yeah.
I haven't saw him yet, so...
That's a good sign. Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's small.
he's not gonna measure. Got my hopes up for nothing.
That's all right. Sooner or later we got to get a keeper.
Perfect hook set.
I see that. You're still using that cut bait, right?
Yep.
On the glow white flexi?
Glow white flexi.
All right. There we go, folks. There's another one. We just actually moved in. Our cameraman feeling a little queasy. So we ended up coming in and first drift down, whammo. I don't know what it is, Antonio, but it doesn't feel too big. Oh, it's really, it's a small fluke. Oh boy. But at least the fluke are still here. And that's the thing, folks, with Narragansett Bay. If it's windy out closer to the ocean, you just find a little spot, tuck in, whoops, and you could still fish. So I'm gonna get this guy back in. Okay, back he goes. Now, Phil had mentioned, I should have mentioned as well, I'm using the size SS20 Viper Spoon. And I'm using the lime green Slimers. I really like that Slimers bait my first time using it. It's got a nice feel to it, and it really looks great on the back of this Viper Spoon. It's got some great action. I really like it. And they come in different colors. I happen to be using the lime green, but I know they come in black and brown and pink. But the lime green is doing it today. And the other thing I'm doing here is, now that we're in a little bit tighter here away from the wind, I'll probably take this 6-ounce cattail on and I'll put a 3-ounce on. And you can see here I just have a snap. I'll just snap this off and snap on the other one. Very, very handy that way, so you can adapt to the changing conditions. So anyhow, folks, a little bit windy, but we're still gonna keep fishing out here. We're having a great day catching a variety of fish. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing.